Hi, everyone. With Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro coming up. I'm Mike Emmerich. It's as simple as the math. 2 games to nothing. And you're coming into this arena and you're ahead 2-0. Is there pressure?
Well, there's pressure because you don't want to give the home team any life. You don't want to give them any belief that they can get back in this series. And I'm a believer, if I'm the road team and I'm up 2-0, is that I can win this series here, is if I can find a way to win Game 3.
Calgary's in the driver's seat, but they know it's going to be a hostile environment here in Game 3. They know the home crowd is going to be into it. One way to take them out of it, slow the game down. Don't allow the fans or the home team to be energized early in this game.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Elliott's the netminder of the evening. He is the type of goalie that sees the puck very well, hoping to see and stop most of the shots he sees tonight and land the W for the Blues. This man's in goal tonight. The coach's decision made with confidence for the visitors. Along with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emmerich, and this playoff game is underway. The Flames carrying on in the defensive zone. Scorches one. Grabbed.
Oh, if you're a shooter, you don't want to see the goaltender flash his glove like that.
We go down to the benches. Near the ice, it's Ray Ferraro.
St. Louis didn't seem too rustled.
He hit the post. Chiseled down. Hammers one. Stays on side to the middle. A lightning-like glove. Pressure mounting here. Out in front. Score! He got iron with that shot.
The goalie was surprised at how quick that snapshot got on him.
Elliott's not thinking that's his best friend anymore, off the post and in.
Scarbosa's goal has given his team the early lead.
I think everybody in the building felt the momentum starting to change.
The Flames get it off the faceoff. Gains the zone and look. Score! Off the iron and in.
Time of the goal, 1 minute, 56 seconds.
When you're taking a slap shot like that, you got to get your whole body into it. He did.
Elliott's thinking he's got the angle covered, and he probably's got most of it, but it hits the inside of the post and beats him.
Calgary's got another face-off win.
Scored by number 10, Chris Tanev.
Big drive! Score! That's 3 in a row.
2 minutes, 13 seconds.
The goaltender had no chance with that wicked shot.
Really good positioning. He's in the butterfly where he's got most of the net covered, but there's obviously a hole and the puck's behind him.
The Blues with a center ice face-off win. Man, oh man, what a hit. Oh, big rebound here. Outstanding save with a glove.
34 seconds.
He's into the slot. Oh, what a terrific save in close.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Score! 4 unanswered goals.
Tana's roof tickler goes in from the high slot.
Elliott's in the default butterfly position, but he doesn't cover the net. There's still room there.
A little under 4 minutes played here in the first. You can see momentum in this game. It has shifted, and it is expanding even more. The advantage is 4 goals. That hits somebody.
Number 1, Patrick Bartoszak. Time of the goal, 4 minutes.
It's gloved. Puck is thrown to Jaskin. The Blues with possession in center ice. Slices through the neutral zone. Gets in. What'll he do? Steps between the circles. Wants to get something regenerated, but from his own end of the ice. Dropped on back further. Back in his defensive end to get it. hoping to get some back by dropping back, hoping for better things if he turns back. In their own end, moving it now. The Flames are starting back in the defensive zone. Up the wing, still with possession. It's a 3-on-2 as they move in. A return back. Turning on back just like they did in practice. This is a game moving well with it out of their own end. Calgary's lugging it through the center ice area. Picks it up in his own end. And now it's directed to Kelly. Wow, what force in that one.
Oh, I felt that hit, but heard it as well.
Puck is grabbed by Fleury. In their own end, making progress. Brings a shot. Score!
You get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
Elliott's move to the stick side is pretty aggressive, but he doesn't get there quick enough to stop the shot.
Solid win at center ice. Now what? Onside. Decides the better of it and will wait for now. He's turned back now to the defensive zone. Calgary's up the wing settling things. He drives toward the slot. Oh, poke check saved one there. He's right in front. Point blast. Score! The Blues are going to make a goaltender change, and that's not surprising.
Elliott's not looked comfortable from the very beginning. Way too many pucks went right through him tonight.
Forcing the goalie to crane left and then right. Curls on back and waits for more. The Flames recoiling back in their own end. He drops on back further. What do you think he's thinking? Trying to generate something from behind his own net. In their own end, moving along. Making headway through the neutral zone. Out in the slot. Look at this chance. Picked up in the attacking zone. Hammered. Score! Well, on the heels of that, it looks like we might have some war here.
Well, when you act like that, you better be ready to defend yourself.
The gloves are off, and here we go.
You got a couple of big humans scrapping there.
Cody Almond, and by number 27, Alexander Killorn. Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 30 seconds.
And the fight ends with one resounding punch.
You don't see too many fights end on that note.
St.Louis
The Flames control from the faceoff. Hammered. Score!
Calgary penalty to number 16, Josh Juris. A 5-minute major for fighting. Time of the penalties.
Malkin's looking for some trouble here.
Hurry up already. Drop your gloves.
Over 5 minutes to go. And sure enough, here they go.
You got a couple of big humans scrapping there.
71, Evgeny Malkin. Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 55 seconds.
Oh, down he goes on the 10-point must system. It's an easy call.
I don't know how they do that. That is an unbelievable bout. As the score is spread out here, guys, I've heard all kinds of banter back and forth. This was pretty obvious it was going to happen. There's some really frustrated players here.
Calgary's prevailed again on the faceoff in the neutral zone. Gains the blue line. Decides to give up some space in order to get some back. Curls on back and readies an attack. The Flames have possession in their own end. In the defensive zone, continuing on. Blue line control. Shoots one. Oh, he missed the net. The Flames through the neutral zone, ready the next attack. Fires! Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
He got his pad on it. The Blues continue on in their own end. Shooting! Score! Calgary's collected another victory on the faceoff.
Patrick Seeloff. Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 38
Fires!
seconds.
He scores! Second of the game! What a performance! Neutralized faceoff win. Good deke, and he gets by. Thinking maybe his goalie's got a better idea. Closer to him now. The Flames in possession as they travel through the neutral zone. Wow, what a glove save!
You can't ask for a better opportunity in the scoring zone. What a great glove save.
Beat him on that one. Save! And a whistle.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Calgary's got that faceoff win. Skated on back. He's in his own end of the ice now, and what's up? Calgary's controlling the play at center ice. And he retreats back with the puck. First period has ended, and a strong early lead has been. Period 2 is underway. Let's see if something happened during the first intermission that can bring this closer to even. Good pad stop. Lets it fly. Score! He got the post with that one.
It's not how hard you shoot it, but it's the release that counts, and he snaps it home.
Allen's in good position here. This shot beats him cleanly, hits the post. Unfortunately for him, it doesn't deflect wide.
A face-off win. Let's see what develops.
By number 12, Tyler Ennis. Assisted by number 5, Ethan.
Hammered! Oh, a great reaction there as that one was tipped on goal.
A tough save, but an even tougher deflection.
Good clean win on the draw. Score! He's got his second of the game.
Oh, that shot was heavy and dangerous. Good thing it didn't hit anybody.
Allen's standing up when this puck goes into the net. Nobody plays like this anymore.
Calgary is just continuing to hammer away on the shot board, enormous, and the score is large. Pass attempt to Tanev. That one comes right on his stick. Not very long, but good. Just couldn't find the target.
Time of the goal, 1 minute, 32 seconds.
Looking for a better lane. Moves to the corner. And this is his drop back. He's going back to get organized. Calgary's in their own end, continuing on. Passing one off now to Kucherov. Long pass ahead, and he's got it on his stick. Looks ahead to start something. That one rifled out of play into the bench area. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Oh, what a glove he's got there. A cover.
Usually when you see shoving and pushing after a whistle, it leads up to something bigger, and I mean a lot bigger.
Well, shooter can't do much more than that, guys. That's an excellent shot that he delivered to the net, but the goaltender makes the save.
Calgary's got it again. Terrific opportunity, but he missed. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. Save! Calgary's got their man over on the delayed call, and the goalie rests at the bench. Out in front. And we get a penalty. The referee to the table, a player to the box. The Blues get a 2-minute penalty for tripping. And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1. And possession snapped up by Fleury. Hanging on to it through center. A 2-on-2 moving on. He scores! And that's the hat trick. There won't be many on the ice, if any, but he's got 3 goals.
The goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Allen's positioning here is a little bit off. He's dropped into the butterfly. He's left some room on the angle, and he's beaten by it.
The Flames have gotten another goal on a huge night for them. We have seen this a lot. They're rolling. Calgary's got that neutral zone faceoff.
Scored on the power play.
Drilled. Score!
Fleury. Time of the goal, 5 minutes, 54 seconds.
He shot that puck so hard, I only saw it when it finally came back out of the net.
Allen's not able to get his pad down to make the stop on the low stick side, beaten pretty cleanly.
Calgary's got an enormous lead, and it's in the second period. Hopefully they don't go daydreaming now. The bell, and round one.
You got a couple of big humans scrapping there.
Number 5, Ethan Bear, assisted by number 71, Evgeny Malkin. Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 14 seconds.
Oh, man, what a haymaker.
That fight ended with that huge punch at the end.
As this score spread out, there's been all
right, now there's some misbehavior. I don't know if we're going to have to fill the penalty sheet here.
Well, I hope so, Doc, because this game needs this jolt.
And it is payback for that.
You got a couple of big humans scrapping there.
Michael Furland, a 5-minute major for fighting. Time to the penalties, 6 minutes, 14 seconds.
Man, that was decisive.
a couple of those punches you could hear. That was an excellent fight.
Those guys have been eyeing themselves up all night long. They're going to get a chance to look at each other from the penalty box for 5 minutes.
St.Louis penalty.
The Flames win that faceoff.
5-minute major for fighting. Calgary penalty to number 17, Michael Scarboza.
Shoots. Ooh, that one accidentally blocked.
Time of the penalties.
Shoots. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
The Blues shifting gears back in their own end. Lets it go. Oh, and it's off the mark. Fantastic shutdown. Big chance here. A shot. Oh, a magnificent pad save. Speeds right on goal. Score!
You want to score goals, you got to get to this area of the ice.
His technique is good. The butterfly is really solid. He just gets beaten with a better shot here.
The Flames got that face-off win. Now what?
71, Evgeny Malkin. Time of the goal, 8 minutes, 53 seconds.
Big drive. The Blues have it in the defensive zone. Possession seized by David Backes. Fleury's cut through the neutral zone. At the point of drive.
Yeah, I think it grazed off the goaltender. Face-off should be inside.
Good face-off win. Laid on to Tanev. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Drives to the crease. Marches on a cross. Calgary's got possession in their own end. Moves behind the net. Continues on back a little further. A shot and another glove save. Directing that one to Yaskin. Can't seem to find a play there, so he'll go back and reset. Calgary's setting things up in their own end. Still dawdling back in the defensive zone. Looking to Kane. Great scoring chance here. Decides to go back into his own end to get something started. Turns around back in his own end to try and get something better. Still with it in the defensive zone. Up that right side to Killorn. Right in front. Didn't like what he saw, so he'll turn back now. Goes back into his own end of the ice to see how things are developing. Possession with him still in the defensive zone. Back in his defensive end to get it. On through the corner. Decides the better of attacking, and so he'll just drop back. Will turn back into his own end and look over his options. Keeps it going in their own end. Waiting behind his own goal to start it out, just like in practice. Keeps it going in the defensive zone. That puck curled around behind the net, and it is stopped right there. Calgary is trying to work it hard along the boards. Clock about to bleed down to the final minute. Decides to get a little more space back here. Forcing attention in deep. Decides there's no play here, and so he'll go back. Decides to get himself a little more room. The second period is in the books of goals, and maybe more coming up in the third. Third period is underway in a game that has become lopsided but isn't over yet. Oh, he missed the net! Fires! Score! Calgary's goal has staked them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play.
Michael Furlan assisted.
Great
by
scoring
number
chance
17,
here.
Michael Scarboza, and by number 5.
And decides to
Bear.
play it
Time
the
of
other
goal,
way.
35 seconds.
Keeps it going back behind the net. And he goes into semi-Beauregard's retreat. Remember the Civil War? No? He goes back into his own end. Calgary's getting an attack ready in their own end. Moving it now in their own end. Decides to go back to his own end to try and get out. Good pass up that wing. Calgary's setting it up as they move through center. Sets up shop. And goes back a little further, hoping to gain ground. Looking for some help back in his own end. Cruises to the slot. It doesn't take long to see if there's an opening. He decided there wasn't one, so back he goes. Calgary is controlling the play in their own end. Picks it up in his own end. Cranks one. Score!
Killorn's slap shot goal would have been pulled over for speeding.
The good thing it didn't hit him. It would have gone right through him.
Calgary's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate.
Calgary goal scored by number 27. Alexander
Big drive!
Killorn,
He
assisted by number
scores!
10,
What a
Chris
tremendous
Tanev,
night
by
for
number
him!
7, Cody Almond. Time of the goal, 5 minutes, 18 seconds.
That shot was all about speed. That was a nasty shot.
Calgary's goal has staked them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense
Calgary
going.
goal,
Third
scored by
period
number 4,
of play.
Hayden Fleury, assisted by number 13, Turner
And he
Allison. Time of
regroups,
the goal,
hoping to
5
recoil
minutes,
back in his own
36
end.
seconds.
Calgary is in control of the puck in neutral ice. It's a 3-on-2. How will they defend this? He's in retreat now in his defensive zone. He retreats now, getting back to his own end. And in the defensive zone, he continues. Head up as he carries it through center. Hammers one. Score!
Thankfully, that shot did not hit the goaltender because that thing was labeled.
Allen's not able to do much with this. The puck barely touches him and goes into the net.
Calgary's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. The Flames win that neutral zone faceoff. And so the gloves will come off.
This is one of the ways to show your coaches you're involved. You got a couple of big humans scrapping there.
The scrap is over, and now the penalties for sure, maybe repairs.
I give him credit for hanging in as long as he did, but that big punch at the end finished it.
St.Louis penalty.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it?
A 5-minute major for fighting. Calgary
That
penalty
orange
to number
banded arm
16,
is up. A
Josh
penalty
Jordan.
is coming up.
5-minute major
But play
for
continues.
fighting. Time to the penalties.
Odd man
8
rush,
minutes,
2 on
5
1.
seconds.
And so now a penalty will be handed out. Calgary's a little over the edge here, so they get 2 for unsportsmanlike conduct. There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number 1. The Flames have control of the puck in the defensive zone. Circles on back with it, has gone back into his own end. In the defensive zone, pressing on. Through center ice, he's still holding on to it well. They score! A shorthanded goal! Calgary's goal has staked them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going.
Calgary
Third
goal.
period
His
of
25th
play.
For the playoffs, scored shorthanded
Must
by number
get
50,
it out.
Patrick Seeloff,
The Flames have it up
assisted
the
by
wing,
number
nicely
13,
into the zone.
Connor Elson.
Heads
Time of the
on
goal,
behind.
9 minutes, 47 seconds.
Took a look, didn't like what he saw, so he will circle back. Retreats into the defensive zone. And up the wing, he'll keep possession. What a terrific opportunity. Right into the slot. The Flames, with a big penalty kill, were back at full strength. Accelerating on out of their own end. Gets in. What'll he do? Tries to get it on net. Great glove grab. Scarbosa's won again. His team is winning. All's good. And the puck taken over by Ennis. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
St. Louis, in their own end, lugs that along. Still with it through neutral ice. Oh, here's a wrister. What a ripper! Score! What a phenomenal night for this guy. Calgary's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. The Flames win the draw. What's next? Calgary's got it in the defensive zone. Skating with it now through the neutral zone. He's into the slot. Took a quick look, saw enough that he wants to retreat. Heads on to the corner. He retreats back with the puck, hoping for better things if he turns back. And he carries it in the defensive zone, pitching it to Ovechkin. Oh, and here's a 3-on-2 to the slot. And he drops back to get things set again. Dropped on back further. In the defensive zone, possession still his. Turning on back just like they did in practice. This is a game trying the probe up the wing. Does a pivot and heads back, at least for now. Wants to get something regenerated, but from his own end of the ice. And he'll continue along up the boards. Taken behind by Ovechkin. A shot! Terrific glove save! And he'll cover. Face-off win here. Fires! Score! The hat trick! It's not really loud in here, but they don't expect that. Calgary's goal has staked them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. The Blues in their own end in possession as they travel. Looking for options up the wing. We are in the last minute, forcing the goalie to crane left and then right. He recoils back. Calgary's continuing on in their own end. And he maintains possession in the defensive zone. Still has possession through center ice. Goes back a little further. He drops on back further. What do you think he's thinking? He'll continue up the wing. Looking over options, but from further back. He's in his own end of the ice now, and what's up? Pushing it on out of their own end. And in their own end, looking for options. He's turned back now to the defensive zone. Still has control in neutral ice. Game over. The Blues lose big.
Boy, not a good effort at all, especially in that third period.
The playoffs continue with our next game. We hope you'll look forward to that one as much as we are. Meanwhile, for this one tonight, for Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.